What are you smiling at? No. Yeah, that's what I thought. The comments. Look, if you think for 1 second that you are becoming as popular as Colin from Canada on YouTube, Lester, you're not even on camera, nor will you ever be on camera, okay? So get that through your... No, we're not... Lester, we're not going to argue, okay? This week it's a love fest. You know, how do they do it? The heart bullshit thing? No arguing this week. Yes, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about me too, okay? Are we part of the single greatest YouTube channel with the least amount of subscribers? You're goddamn right we are. Now roll the opening.
What the hell is this?
I speak jive.
Will you stop?
As God is my witness, I thought turkeys could fly.
They think they got the answers. I change the questions.
You don't like it? We don't care.
What a dumb thing to do. I bet you wouldn't have done anything like this if Mom and Dad were here.
Just start talking. Ladies and gentlemen, it's me, you know, Colin from Canada. It's Good Junk episode 4. Let's get rolling here. I'd like to bring your attention to the wall over here. I don't know if I'm doing this. I am doing it correctly, yeah, bud. That is last week's pen that I incessantly clicked the entire episode. You maybe didn't hear it, maybe you did. I sure as hell heard it as I was editing with headphones on. I heard it in almost every segment of the great show in episode 3. But I hope all of you braved through it, that's how they say it, and watch the entire episode because it is amazing. But you know that, and I know that. I for sure know that. No pen this week, no pen clicking, just this nonsense. Verbal diarrhea. Ugh. Okay. New segment on the show. We're going to start with that right now. And yes, I made a bumper for it, and yes, we're going to go to the bumper right now. Folks, it's the motto of the episode. That just rolls right off the tongue. By the time you see the bumper, I may have changed my mind. I don't know how I keep forgetting this, but can we go on?
No.
Because, yeah, that's a good sound. And begin. I was out with a girlfriend. I was in the car with a girlfriend, and I was thinking, you know, like, subscribe, notifications, those are the things that you gotta talk about. So what rhymes with all that? And I came up with this beauty. You ain't subscribing? You jiving? I think it's gonna take off. I don't know about you. We'll keep it up there for a while. If I shrink it, maybe the whole episode. Again, I am mastering the editing bay at my laptop. So that is today's motto of the episode. You ain't subscribing? You jiving? Wait till you hear next week's episode's motto of the episode when I figure out what rhymes with notification. Lester, I know you ain't jiving. You're subscribing, right? What? No, you go to the channel, giant thing, subscribe. You don't have an account. Lester, you're my producer. Guys, it's time to take a deep dive into the deep cut this week. I am going way off the board this week. For those of you not living in Ontario, Canada, you will most likely have no clue about this. TV Ontario is a channel here in the province of, you guessed it, Ontario. Basically mostly a children's channel growing up, educational stuff, Sesame Street, and some homegrown programs made specifically for and in Ontario. This one we're going to take a look at this week is called Read All About It. Made in 1979, then they took a 2-year break and reconvened for season 2. 40 episodes total. just a educational show in with history and spelling and grammar and punctuation and stuff like that, set in a sci-fi, campy, starring children, poorly acted, campy? Somewhere that made sense. And for those who know the show, they're coming along. They know, but most of you probably don't know. There's no trailer, but the whole series is available on YouTube. Again, I'm trying to find things that are available on YouTube if you want to watch them. So maybe we'll do the theme song and the intro to give you a taste of Read All About It.
Read all about it. Discover all the news. Read all about it. Track down all the clues. With interesting people, there's a mystery to be solved. An adventure is unfolding, so why not get involved? Come on and read all about it.
Before we get into thrift store pickups, I'd like to tell you a little game that I play when I go to the thrift store. I will put my reputation on the line here, folks, and guarantee for those of you who are thrift stores, like perhaps you can play along. Go to the CD section of your thrift store and tell me if you don't see a Norah Jones CD. It's unbelievable, guys. Trust me. Next time you're in the thrift store, go to the CDs, as I know you will already, and look and tell me, is there a Norah Jones CD in there? Because I bet there is. Anyways, that's a fun game that I like to play. Thrift store pickups. It's been a doozy of a week. Doozy. Big board game haul this week at the local Thrifties. I'll finish with the board games. We'll do the little stuff first. Right in the door, nice pair of Pumas. Nice pair of red Pumas. Pretty clean. My size. Okay, that's first. I have so much crap, I got 2 chairs to hold the stuff this week. Little card games, Deal or No Deal, Family Feud, Wheel of Fortune. Those are from the dollar store. 1 CD this week? Yes. Disco Super Hits? Let's go. Well, yeah, what the heck. Love Train by the OJs, The Groove Line by Heatwave, Play That Funky Music by Wild Cherry, Do It Any Way You Wanna, People's Choice, Daz by Brick, Nights Feel Like Getting Down, Billy Ocean, Black Betty, Bam Lamb, oh, Black Betty, copyright, Ram Jam, You Stepped Into My Life, Melba Moore, Lover Girl, Tina Marie, Love Is the Message, MFSB featuring The 3 Degrees. Okay, that was $1. Some VHS beauties, Learn to Dance the Swing Era. With just 4 easy steps, you can dance the foxtrot, Lindy, and waltz. Just follow the feet on the screen. I won't read the rest. This is a 50-minute beauty from Peter Pan video. Sorry, Parade video, but Peter Pan Independent Company. Again, too many details. You get the gist. There's probably some nice visuals in there. That's from 1988. And follow that up with Introduction to Canoeing. You thought you didn't want it, but you do. That's my tagline, not their tagline. Their tagline is everything you need to start canoeing today. All right. Again, $1. That's a 35-minute beauty. Skateboarding videos or DVDs. I always nab these just because you can't go wrong with watching a skateboard video, can you? BSF Video Magazine, issue number 3. This is Canadian made, 0 year on it, but that's always cool. One family circus book, Where Did the Summer Go? I remember thinking that when school started. Where did the summer go? Stranger Things, this is from the public library, nice book. kind of all about, yeah, that was $1. Okay, let's get to the games. The local Salvation Army up the street from me had a big load of games here, and should we start with the best one? It's Magical Mitzvah Park. I think that's a bit of a Jewish vibe. Okay. Beauty. Clue, electronic talking clue. So if I have the original, the only way I'll get a different version is if it's really, really spiced up. And this has got electronic sensors and all the bells and whistles. I don't have to tell you guys, but I will. Make sure you check the board games before you buy them if you're a board game person. I like to... All the cards have to be there or it's a no-go. It's a no-go. Instructions are kind of optional because you can find those online. The dice are optional, and unless the playing pieces are particular characters in the game, you can get playing pieces anywhere. So that's how I do it. Make sure all the cards are there. That's a good way to go. The Bionic Woman. Okay. I'll give you a final total on what I paid for all the board games. Mad Magazine, the game. I already have this, but I know it's a couple of bucks value. So when this is $3, you might want to pick it up, especially just for the value. Remember the VCR games? This is Eyewitness Newsreel Challenge. You put the You put the VHS in the VCR, and you follow along. Okay. You guys know about it. This one, I think we might open up here. This is Mirror Mania, and this has got a couple of, this is probably quite old. It's from Mattel, and I'm gonna slowly take the masking tape off this. I may cut this down, because this is a bit of a long ordeal here. Okay. Oh, okie There's, I don't know if you can see that. There's sort of a mirrored piece. It's one. I'm assuming it's one of those strategy games, obviously, but it's all here, and the instructions are here. So if you want to know how to look at the cubes, that's how Buddy does it. His name's Tim. Yeah, had a cup of coffee with him the other week. He's going through a rough patch, but that's Tim. I don't know who the hell that is, but Mirror Mania. Okay, two more. Pandemic Legacy Season 1. These are more the newer games. These are a pretty penny because there's 8 million pieces to these. And sometimes do I go through it intently in the thrift store and count every piece? Yes. This time I didn't because it was only a couple of bucks. It looked like it was all there. If it's not, you know, whatever. But that's Pandemic Legacy Season 1 and quickly Pandemic Legacy Season 2. So if you want a tally count on that, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 28 bucks for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, for 8 games. So $3-4 a game, no problems there. And that is the extent of thrift store pickups. No, it is true. It is true. Up until grade 10. I was spelling February wrong. Yes, I told you that. Grade 10, English. I walked into the room, looked at the calendar, and said, hey, they spelled February wrong. And the teacher said, don't think so. That's how you spell February. Blew my mind. True story, Lester. Is that newsworthy? I don't think so. I mean, maybe they want to know, but I think this is far more important.
The spokesman for Bingham Engineering Company confirmed the report on...
How long have you had the rash? Wow. No, 8 months is, that's a bit too long. Is it itchy? No, I don't want to see it. Well, yeah, I suppose. Folks, you know I'm a world traveler. Buffalo, Scotland, Scotland again, Buffalo again, Buffalo. This first picture is from a flight I took between Iceland and London. Coming back from Scotland, we were diverted for a layover, as they say in the game, you know. And this is word for word the description of this bologna and cheese sandwich. Follow along. Long bread is more fun than short bread. You can use it in many fun ways if you want. You could try balancing it on your nose or head, or even use it to poke your neighbor. Only if you know them, or you can just eat it. Folks, the humor wasn't extra for the ticket price. That was included. That type of comedy was included in my flight from Iceland to Heathrow Airport. Side note, the Iceland airport, whatever it's called, has the single worst airport hot dog I have ever purchased in my life, and I think I took a photo of it. Oh, that'd be good. I got to go back to the archives because we'll add it to this story, but unbelievable. Okay, photo number 2, same trip, Scotland. This is upon arriving in Scotland for the vacation. This is the rental car guy behind the computer. I don't know about you, but if you look closely, he bears a striking resemblance to one Jerry Mathers as the Beaver. I think so. What do you guys think? It doesn't matter what you guys... No. It's the Beaver. It's Jerry Mathers working the car rental place in the airport in Glasgow or Edinburgh, wherever we landed. TMI, I get it, guys. I get it. Too much information. Just get to the third photo. Third photo. I took my girlfriend to Niagara Falls for New Year's Eve one year, and this was the soap provided to me in the washroom. Bathroom? Americans are wondering what I'm talking about. This is Gentle soap. I just thought that was cool. It's gentle, not aggressive. Gentle. Picture 4 was an actual sign outside of a dollar store here in Mississauga, Ontario, Canada, where, yes, the legend Colin from Canada resides. High quality secret products with exceptionally low prices available. Okay. Finally, this is quite possibly, it's top 5 of the greatest photos I've ever taken in my life. This is just driving around town, and we encountered this gentleman, or madam. As you can see at the license plate, it's upside down. Now, to get a license plate on your car, you have to put it on. What in the world was this person thinking after he was finished putting this license plate on his car? The very last thing I do when I'm finished with a project is look at it. How does it look? Did I do a good job? The license plate is upside down. Did you not catch that? There's no words, okay? There's dumb, there's stupid, and then there's this. No words. Lester, we're coming perilously close to another fight, and I don't want that. We've had a great episode so far, and I'd like to continue that. You're asking me, why does my father have a segment on this program? I will tell you why. Because John Riddell is a living legend, and he will always have a segment on this program. Yes, your wife is a lovely woman. Cheryl is great. Makes a hell of a lasagna, and I've enjoyed it. But I'm sorry, she cannot appear on the program. Yes, she was at the town hall meeting and she was wonderful. But my viewers don't want to see that, okay? So let's just roll the bumper. John Riddell.
I have a name. Let's spell it. ARROYO dash GUZMAN. You know those names? You should. See, there's a movie called ARROYO 2014. Get up and watch it. And guess what? I'm not the rancher. Not the rancher's wife, not the rancher's kid, not that I couldn't have been. That's not the path I chose, was it? My ex-husband's the killer. And newsflash, she's not dead.
Okay, buddy. I said at the start of the program this. No more. You want to fight, you want to hijack the program, you want to put in your own little segments about your wife, Cheryl. There she is. Ain't she a beauty? Now let's get to the real legend, and let's roll the real bumper. Rolling right along, clip of the week, guys. This week's clip of the week goes out to Pig Boss 5786, big fan of the channel here. He wanted a closer look at the VHS collection, and once you see the clip, you'll see why this might be a bit of a task. Just roll it. The clip of the week takes us into what I fondly call the video room. This is for Pig Boss, one of my viewers. Wanted a shot of the VHS collection. I was going to stand in frame for this, but I can't really. Actually, we're going to try here. Okay, I have made my way over to the VHS collection. This is strictly movies. No wrestling is in here. Wrestling is up against the wall there, behind a bunch of other crap. But this is the VHS movie collection. There's 9 stacks by 7. So 63 stacks of VHS, getting up to about as tall as me, and I'm 5'11". So, Pig Boss, you wanted to see the VHS. So, here's the VHS collection. What's that? You want to see my copy of It Came from Hollywood? Hold on. Yeah, no. So this is why sometimes I don't have the right props and I got to use photos. I do have the VHS. It's just buried in this. Also, this is the room with all the media, the VHS, the beta, you know what I'm saying. And you guys will get a tour of this at some point once I tidy it up a bit and I can actually film all the madness. It's a gripping story. So stay tuned. Folks, one segment here on the channel that's sweeping the nation, both Canada, America, and other nations around the world, is Show and Tell. In week 1, we had the Delta Force pizza hat. Week 2, we had the bacon onesie. They went up against each other in a poll to end all polls. An exorbitant amount of votes were cast, I believe 12, and the Delta Force pizza hat came out victorious. In the second poll here on the channel, it took on the mug from Branson, Missouri for one Larry. And as of Wednesday, February 26th at 3:47 p.m., the votes are as follows. 9 votes cast. It's 6-3 for Delta Force Pizza. They're in the lead against Larry the Mug from Branson, Missouri. Rolls right off the tongue. Of course, we have a new item this week. And again, I'm going to have to walk through those very doors and come back to present to you this week's Show and Tell. Guys, it's just a Mil Mascaris mask. I mean, it's just a Mil Mascaris mask. Why did I buy this? I really don't know. I think I always wanted to have a wrestling mask, and now I have one. Again, where in the world am I going to wear this? Perhaps a wrestling convention, if one would come to Toronto. I could probably wear it there. Pretty sweet. Made in Mexico. Has the laces in the back. So, the winner of Delta Force Pizza and Larry the Mug from Branson, Missouri, this is what you're looking at. This is the next opponent. And something about this mask is getting me in the mood. It's getting me a little heated. in the wrong way. As it stands now, Delta Force Pizza, I'm looking at you. Do you think with your camouflage little trucker hat can take down the design, the quality of the Mil Mascaris mask? Is that something you think you can do? I'm gonna tell you right now, you can't. You know why you can't? Because not only did I buy the gold Mil Mascaris mask, I also bought the silver one. Delta Force Pizza, you're winning right now. I don't know who's gonna be the winner, but if you think that you can take down the likes of Mil Mascaris, probably the most overhyped wrestler in the history of modern professional wrestling, is he sucking in his gut? You better believe he's sucking in his gut, because that's what he does best. Delta Force Pizza, come along for the ride, and let's see if you can keep up with the Mil Mascaris mask, not only in silver, but in gold. Do something silly next time you introduce the bloopers. Check, 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 microphone check. That's Spanish for four. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to everybody for continuing to this ramble bambles. You are having fun, and I know, yeah, but you're my. I knew you. And I knew you. And a slega hepistutu. Icelandic plane flight. It's a plane flight because people, is it your favorite segment? No. Maybe it is, but it definitely is mine. Iceland to Jibber Jabber Tell is just backwards. It's very tight. Don't know. Legendary Branson, Missouri. I'm talking too slow. Folks guys, amount of voting. Amount. 1Z. Ladies and gentlemen, I've always prided myself on being honest with you guys. And right now is no different. First was Lenny's Clam Bar. And now it's Catch It. It wasn't creative differences. It wasn't my volume. It wasn't the content of the channel. It was bankruptcy, folks. Who'd have thought that with a name like Catch It, this product wouldn't take off? This product wouldn't skyrocket to the top of the mountain of kitty litter. Who would have thought it? Not me. I wouldn't have signed on the dotted line if I thought that this company and this product would be bankrupt a mere 5 days, 6 days later. I should have known. But I believed in them. I believed in the product. I believed. But we move on. We move on here at Colin from Canada's Good Junk. And we find another sponsor that believes in me as I believe in them. And we move forward together as a cohesive love unit. Perhaps not that dramatic. We move forward together as a partnership to bring my show to the masses and what they provide. Did I spend countless nights, 3, crying, tissue close at hand, thinking, where do I go from here? Yes, I did. It was hard. Could I talk any slower? Yes. I dusted myself off, and I found the strength to find a new sponsor. And guys, it is my honor and my privilege to take more than 3 minutes telling you that here at Colin from Canada's Good Junk, we have a new sponsor.
The continuing adventures of Mel Farr Superstar, fighting high prices to bring you a far better deal.
Yes, I'm fighting high prices on used cars with my low monthly payment plan. Take a look at my used car special of the week. This beautiful 1980 Mustang for only $119 a month. We've got a lot full of these bargains. The other dealers can't sell you 80 Mustang for $119 a month, and they can't fly either.
Greenfield and 10 Mile.
Guys, after a grueling 2-day shoot, we're winding down the episode. I believe I have everything in the can. So it's time for our goodbyes and our thank yous. Both Lester and I would like to thank you for stopping in and taking the time to view, again, whatever the hell this is. We are enjoying bringing it to you. One thing I didn't mention was the snore strap. Still haven't tried it out, but we will be getting it done this week, and we will report back to you in episode 5. Lester, you should have reminded me. It's too late now. I hope you've enjoyed watching. I hope I've held your attention for however long this has gone on for and continues to go on for as I babble endlessly. Wrap it up, Colin. There's the email. There's the motto of the episode, one of these walls. Folks, remember, the pepperettes are a firm $12. There is no haggling.